I've learned and I've adapted into this whole creating your reality and becoming more magnetic is that if you really want to become more magnetic, you have to become someone that is more emotionally intelligent. Start looking at emotional intelligence as a tool, right? To navigate the reality that you live in. Your energy and your frequency is mainly impacted by your emotions and your emotional body. So if you're someone that carries a lot of anger or carries a lot of resentment or carries a lot of fear and you do not detox yourself or detox these emotions on a weekly or monthly basis, what ends up happening is that you carry a lot of emotion baggage to you, whether you're physically attractive or you're physically not attractive. No one likes emotional baggage. And if you really want to become more attractive, then emotional baggage is actually going to prevent you from attracting the right potential partners. I stopped looking at physical appearance as a way to tell whether or not someone is going to be attractive to me or not. I now pay attention to how emotionally intelligent that person is. If I am attracted to someone that, has a beautiful body and it has a beautiful physique, I want to make sure that that person also has the ability to express themselves with me and share their emotions or their feelings. I don't care about how well physique you are. I care about how you can handle your emotions, how you can communicate your emotions, and that to me is more attractive. More and more people are waking up and realizing the importance of being an emotionally intelligent person. One thing I've learned about becoming more attractive and becoming more magnetic and becoming someone that is irresistible and replaceable is I read a quote once that said, people are going to forget about what you said. People are going to forget about what you did, but people will never forget about the way you made them feel. If you're someone that's trying to be perfect and trying to get everyone to like you, people are going to forget about that. We need to stop looking at physical appearance as the number one attribute to becoming the it boy or the it girl. The most successful and most attractive people that I've met are the people who do not give a they don't give a about whether or not they are impressing you, whether or not you like them. They don't give a It's just something that you can just spot from a mile away. These people have presence. These people do not care. They don't care the way they make you feel. They don't care about, whatever you think about them. And because they have this ability to just not give a that's what makes you want to know more about them. That's what entices you. That's what makes you more curious to know more about them. I would focus so much on physical attributes. I would focus so much on whether or not a man was physically attractive. And I still do. I first and foremost love a man who takes care of his body because to me, health is wealth. Health is wealth. And I really enjoy someone who can nurture his physique and take care of his body because that means that my partner takes care of himself. And in the future, I know that my partner is going to be living a healthier, long life with me. And we're both making smarter choices for the both of our futures. So, I've always been that way. But I quickly started learning that if I only ask for a physical body and a cute body, the universe will deliver that with me. And so that was happening was what I would attract, very good looking guys, but they would lack emotional intelligence. And so the reason why they lacked emotional intelligence was because I myself wasn't emotionally stable and I wasn't doing anything to become more emotionally intelligent. When you can begin defining attractiveness from a perspective of emotional intelligence instead of physical appearance, you're going to realize that how unattractive it is when you ask someone a question as simple as how do you feel and they cannot even answer that question. That is so unattractive. I love emotional intelligence. I love to be a woman that educates myself on emotional intelligence because it allows me to read my partner or my future partner easier. I can just tell based on micro expressions when my partner is not having a good day because I can read him. His micro expressions would tell me what he's going through. And by becoming and learning more about emotional intelligence, because I'm learning about emotional intelligence, that already puts me on top compared to all the other women that he may be talking to. I'm not I'm not afraid or ashamed or scared of any other woman taking my place. If I know this about me, I just, okay, if you find someone that may be more attractive, more prettier than I am, go be it, try it. But I promise you that you will never find someone that is as emotionally intelligent as I am. The reason why I attract men very easily is because I simply do not chase. I simply do not feel the necessity to go out and seek someone to distract me whenever I'm feeling a specific way. Learn to seek that emotional safety within myself. And so, because I've learned to adapt this sort of emotional intelligence to my personality, this has allowed me to become more attractive. You see, I stopped looking at physical beauty as just appearance, because don't get me wrong, like, you can be have a beautiful face, but if you are emotionally stupid, that doesn't make you more attractive. It just makes you less attractive. Or if you believe that leveling up is having money and having a beautiful body and, manifesting all your goals, that to you is leveling up. I hate to say that me and you are not aligned, because someone who, to me, is someone who is leveled up is someone who has the ability to have nurturing relationships around them, to have beautiful, meaningful friendships around them, and to be someone that is emotionally stable and emotionally intelligent and can understand that, when they're feeling a specific way, they have the ability to overcome the way they feel because they've learned to create that safety space for themselves. That to me is someone who is leveled up. That to me is a person who's actually leveled up. Just because you bought a new car or you have a lot of likes on your specific social media profile, that does not necessarily mean you're leveled the up. My level of attractiveness went up when I realized that I was not here to please anyone. I was not here to impress anyone. And I stopped seeking for validation. I stopped seeking for someone to like me. I stopped seeking to be everyone should like me. And I started realizing that if I want everyone to like me, that's a sign that I do not like myself. And that's a sign that I'm actually being fake. The truth of the matter is, not everyone is going to like you, and you have to be okay with people rejecting you. You have to be okay with people like disliking you.